Well, Yuvraj Singh is no longer among India's most eligible bachelors. The Indian all-rounder got engaged to British model Hazel Keech in a secret ceremony that took place in Bali. And these are the pictures that we have for you from that ceremony. Reports are suggesting that a February marriage is on the cards for the couple. Yuvraj and Hazel attended Harbhajan and Geeta Basra's wedding recently. In fact, that reception and their appearance in itself did attract quite a lot of attention at the party at a five-star hotel. Hazel Keech has enjoyed a short stint in Bollywood with several item numbers and an appearance on Bigg Boss. Roshni Agarwal joins us for more. Roshni, what else do you have about the secret engagement ceremony? We can see the pictures of Hazel glowing there and showing off her engagement ring.
It's a popular trend these days of cricketers' association with Bollywood actresses. Hazel had come into the limelight when she did a role in Bodyguard as a friend of Kareena Kapoor. That's where she got popularity. Just recently, the couple has returned from Bali after their engagement. They're expected to get married early next year. This couple met at social gatherings of Bollywood and cricket parties that happened in Mumbai. They were spotted at a lot of restaurants also together in Mumbai a couple of times. So that's how probably the friendship must have grown, and now they are all set to get married.
In fact, everybody was, was speculating about a possible formalization of their relationship after that tongue-in-cheek comment that was made by Yuvraj Singh on his Twitter handle when he was talking about, Harbhajan Singh's marriage to Geeta Basra.
Yes, that's true. They had attended the wedding also together just recently. In fact, there was a lot of buzz of these two being spotted together also, and they had an affair even in the past. But, formalizing their marriage was quite a surprise for most people because they didn't really openly speak about it. They were just indirectly making comments about being hitched or formalizing their relationship.
All right, let's get in a quick word from Shivani. Shivani, so finally, the most eligible bachelor who's enjoyed, his own affairs, and he's been rather open about it, has now come out and officially, spoken up, or rather by these pictures, formalized his hush-hush affair with Hazel Keech.
That's right. It is something that was kind of speculated, especially in the last few weeks, because he raised the expectations of a news like this in a Twitter banter of sorts with Harbhajan Singh, who got married recently. After that, though, he came out lashing against the media as well for speculating and raising rumors. But now finally confirmed by his family, his mother, and with these pictures that he has got engaged in a very secret ceremony, which was revealed to the public only after it got over yesterday. That too outside from India in Bali, and it looks like a very private ceremony at that. Yuvraj Singh has changed a lot in the last 5 years, especially from someone who was the toast of India with that 2011 World Cup win, then someone who had to fight cancer and was out of the team, made a comeback but couldn't quite cement his place. He's a much more matured man than he was, perhaps some would say, even till that 2011 World Cup win. And now finally his relationship has taken the next step. They did very well to kind of keep this outside of the media limelight, quite like Harbhajan Singh and Geeta Basra. And one can only hope that, it kind of brings good luck to Yuvraj Singh, who's still struggling to come back into the team. There were speculations that when India was on the verge of losing the one-day series against South Africa, that he might be called in. It didn't happen, but we wish him all the best from here, Avantika.
Oh, absolutely, Shivani. And speaking of luck, his father feels that this marriage would bring him the much-needed luck that the cricketer has been looking forward to.
Well, we certainly hope for that. It's been obviously a tough period for Yuvraj Singh, as I mentioned. He has been touted as one of the best finishers and match winners, especially in the ODI format, in the one-day format. But everything hasn't gone quite his way. Age wasn't on his side as well. He fought a battle with fitness as well. Now, he came back to prime fitness. He's been fighting and making some good scores in domestic cricket as well. but he will be keen to come back into the Indian cricket team. There are a few positions to fight for. The Indian performance in the shorter format hasn't been much to write home about. They just lost the T20 and one-day series at home to a side like South Africa. So we wish him all the best. One has to wait and see if this will change his luck.
All right, let me just get in a quick question from Roshni. Roshni, so for how long have the two of them been in a relationship, and have you been able to speak to Yuvraj or Hazel's friends and colleagues, in the industry or from the cricketing arena? What really are going to be the plans for both of them post the engagement?
From a bodyguard where she was playing a friend to Kareena Kapoor Khan, and a Salman Khan movie obviously was a big project to her. In a lot of ads also you see Hazel. When we spoke to her once in an interview, she even said that Bollywood just happened to her. She wasn't planning to be a model, but she just happened to be in Mumbai once for a vacation, and that's when somebody noticed her and offered her modeling assignments, and that's how her career started in modeling.
All right, and Shivani, the whole fascination, with cricketers and Bollywood is something that everybody has been witness to. If you could just take us a little bit through Yuvraj changing, in his personality, because earlier we've seen the flamboyant cricketer being rather vocal about his relationship, especially, when he was in a relationship with Kim Sharma. But now it seems that the man has grown in years. He seems to have learnt a lot post his, cancer treatment. And that's perhaps why is one of the reasons he wanted to keep his personal life under wraps.
That's right, but the last few years, Yuvraj himself hasn't been in the limelight also because of the decline of his cricket career. So the two have coincided, and he has obviously consciously made an effort as well to keep his private life more low-key. Of course, if there was any one cricketer who brought flamboyance into this into the cricket world, and the associations with Bollywood, it was Yuvraj. He was the heartthrob of Indian cricket all through late 90s, early 2000s, and early 2000s and late 2000s. And now, as you mentioned, since his cancer battle, he's become a lot more mature. He was, quite flamboyant earlier, but he has accepted that it has changed his attitude and his way of life as well. It's been a long-standing question in Indian cricket, just exactly when Yuvraj Singh will marry and settle down. So his mother is quite happy now. But overall, the last few years haven't been easy for him, because I mentioned he's been trying to find his place back into the Indian team. He's fought hard for his fitness. He's been working hard in domestic cricket. He wants that place back, and he believes, I interviewed him a couple of years ago, or rather a year ago, and he mentioned how he's not giving up on coming back and playing for India, and many believe he still has the talent to do so. It's just about finding the right window. There's a lot more competition for that finishing slot in one-day cricket as well, so he'll have to wait for his time, but he's always one good knock away.
Do you think that's one of the reasons why, Yuvraj Singh has steered clear from his father's comments about MS Dhoni, and how Yuvraj Singh has blamed MS Dhoni for his son's so-called an irritant in his career, or somebody who has caused a setback in his son's career?
Yeah, it is unlikely that Yuvraj was going to come out and say anything on that, but to steer away from it, because a controversy like this does him no good, especially when he's trying to make his way back into the Indian team. His father is a firebrand man. He speaks his mind and often lands himself in controversies. But Yuvraj has had to fight a tightrope as well. There have been rumors of all kinds, of rifts and of preferences, which is the case under any captain. I don't think that there's any captain who doesn't like to have some of his own preferences in the team. There was a similar question raised about Virendra Sehwag recently as well, but all of these men have been quite poised and gentlemanly in not really washing dirty linen in public.
All right, and a quick question from you, Roshni. I know this is speculative, but if at all the wedding ceremony is confirmed by the family, one can expect a big bash after what we saw from Bhaji and Geeta Bastra's wedding.
Yes, goes into glamorous professions when it comes to Yuvraj Singh being a popular cricketer, and Hazel Keech also has a lot of friends in Bollywood and the modelling industry also. So yes, definitely we'll have a lot of people from both the sides, in fact, and a lot of lavishness in the wedding, I must say, whenever it happens early next year.
All right, Roshni and Shivani, thank you both for joining us, giving us all the information.
Ni sa ga ma 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 ni pa ma ga sa ni pa ma ni sa pa sa. जहाँ तक याद आती रहेगी